What's up, guys? I'm back. How you guys doing? I know it's been a little minute, but yes, I'm back with another career is over thanks to Triple H video. Now I know it's a lot of people out here who are spoken about the Street Profits, and most people that I see that talk about them are kind of discouraged and upset about the way things are going for them and how it has been going. So I'm gonna throw my spin on it and let y'all know that I completely agree with those guys, and I'm gonna do what I normally do. I'm gonna explain like where things got to how they got to today. Cause in my honest opinion, it's over with for the Street Profits. I do not see them winning any tag team titles anytime soon. I don't see. Maybe at the most we'll probably get a turn on both of them, and maybe Montez he'll turn, he go off. But I don't even really see. Even if that happens, I don't see them making it far. And I'm gonna explain why. Like here we go again. It's like Triple H does really bad with minority talents. It's like how many of them do so terrible and just be put in pointless nothing matches and they never really get no spotlight. I'm gonna say it again. When Vince had them, notice that Vince kept them as the Street Profits, kept them as a tag team, pushed them pretty decently, even gave them the tag team titles. But notice that he also pushed Montez as more of a single star because he knew that Montez could be a single star. As obvious as ever. Montez is one of the most charismatic wrestlers in the ring and very athletic on top of it. He's not bad on the mic. Like there's nothing really wrong with Montez. You could tell that the crowd really likes him, and the Street Profits are still. Oh, my bad. My sound messed up. But what I was saying was the Street Profits are still over, even through all the terrible booking, even through it. Like I really feel like if he was if Triple H was to give them the tag team titles, which I doubt, it'll just be a very short, weak, pathetic run. It won't be nothing to make them look like really good or strong. He constantly does the same thing over and over and over to the same people over and over and over. It's ridiculous. Come on now. I know y'all remember Montez Ford in Elimination Chamber. Like that was like 2, almost 3 years ago. Yeah, back when Vince was there and that was lit. That Elimination Chamber match was lit. It was good. See, he knew. He knew. See, Triple H, he don't care. He don't want to push you because you just don't got that look. And I don't mean like the athletic build of a wrestler to him. You just, if you're a person that's a minority, that you're just not going to get the push, especially for the black men. You see, oh, we'll give a little something to the black women even though we really don't really care about them and make them look stupid and weak all the time and put them in goofy ass matches and stuff too. It's like nothing they do with the women really make any kind of sense, especially the black ones. But he really ain't giving nothing to no black dudes. Like he just really hasn't done nothing for black men since Triple H has been in office. It's been 2 years, and what has he really given to black men? Nothing. Nothing. And we all know what happened to Bobby Lashley. So that's what happened with under Vince. Like Vince was pushing them as a tag team, actually gave them the titles, and he was pushing Montez as a single star. He was doing what he needed to do, and he kept them with the Cubs. He made them more, crowd friendly. Triple H tried to turn them into goofy ass heels. And this is why I don't like when people be like, oh, they need to go heel. Nah, because you need the crowd to get behind them. I'm tired of Triple H turning minorities and shit heels so you boo them and dislike them. I'm tired of that. We need to keep the crowd behind them. They're over. They don't need to turn heel. They're already over. They shouldn't be heel. But what does he do? Put him with Bobby Lashley. Here he go, grouping people together again, so they don't have their own spotlights. Just like with Jade and Bianca, he's grouping them together so neither one of them can really be on their own thing, going for the main titles, which they do. How in the world was Bianca one of the best stars under Vince now is going for the weak ass tag team belts with Jay who could clearly go for the main title? Look who's in the main title run. The same people. It's been Liv and Rhea for how long? That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. That's why he dragged the Liv Rhea shit out, because that's what he want to do. He want to keep it on Liv as long as he can until it go back on Rhea. It's common sense. It's common sense. And Nia is only holding it to keep it warm for Tiffany. It's common sense. It's common sense. You know, why you put him with Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley basically became a manager, which was really pointless and goofy too. Bobby Lashley, another person who should be in the heavyweight spot, obviously going for the big goal. Nah, we're gonna make him a manager to the Street Profits. And remember, during that time, he even had him like he liked to do this too, just like with New Day. He was adding dysfunction into the group where it looked like they was finna break up for a minute. Remember when Karrion Cross's group first came out, Street Profits was literally just jobbing out to them left and right. I remember the Street Profits getting beat up by them in the worst way, like 3 weeks in a row. And I'm like, wow, this is ridiculous. So nothing for the Street Profits. So they can't even get a upper hand in some type of way. Nah, Karrion Cross's group just whoops your ass, makes you look stupid. And look at today, he don't even care about Karrion Cross group no more. You know, he don't care about them. And notice that that group is full of minorities besides Karrion Cross and his girl and the other dude. Just saying. And notice how they don't get treated that well, you know. They all go through their ups and downs. Now I know some people could bring up teams like American Made, but you gotta realize he did push the hell out of the Creed brothers and Ivy. Now he pushed them both harder than he ever pushed the Street Profits ever. I guess he was just disappointed that the crowd didn't get behind him. So he was just like, all right, I'll put y'all. But notice that he did push them to the moon, just like what he did with Machine Guns. Like you just push the machine guns, literally just get there and they just beat the Bloodline, get in that main event storyline all easily. Like, notice that don't happen to the Street Profits. When the Street Profits just jump in the Bloodline storyline and get help to win. Oh, but the guns can do it. The Motor City Machine Guns, like you see, that's what he wants you liking. Triple H wants you liking them. The Motor City Machine Guns, boom, 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 boom. Like, these guys are not charismatic at all. Like, honestly, I like DIY better. I'm just keeping that one real. I like DIY. And then you replace them with like a lower version of DIY, and then as soon as they come in, now all of a sudden DIY is feuding too. This don't make no sense. And then it's like you protecting these machine guns, but you ain't protect the Bloodline like that. You ain't protecting the Street Profits like that. Every time he puts, oh well, let me finish the story. So yeah, he had him with Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley was basically playing manager, getting mad at them, keeping the group dysfunctional, again, not making them look strong, not making them look good. Same old Triple H booking when it comes to minorities. And then all of a sudden Lashley leaves because he knew that he wasn't gonna do nothing with him. So Lashley left, like, all right, you ain't gonna do nothing with me, bye. And what does he do with the Street Profits? Puts B-Fab, makes her the new manager, do nothing with her but job her out. And she does nothing. And now they're just a jobber-ass team that might get to a contenders match, but then at the end of the day, always lose. They done really screwed Street Profits over and over again, and it's really unfair and it's really messed up, man. How you put them in a triple threat match, right, with DIY, and then they both got a pin at the same time, and then you give it to DIY? Stupid shit like that. Then you here it go. The Street Profits finally make it to have a tag match to the Guns, and then what happens? It gets DQ'd because of Ciampa, and then you never give them a rematch, even though they didn't do anything to cause them to lose. It's not their fault. Ciampa wanted to come in and stop the match, and then what happens next week after that? Now you got Montez in a singles match versus Ciampa. This is stupid. This is stupid. They was just competing for the tag team titles and got a DQ. That don't make no sense. It's like he's doing whatever he wants. It's like Triple H wants to use them, but he doesn't want to give them anything. And that's the problem. That's the problem. He wants to use them for their athleticism and their charisma, but he doesn't want to give them anything. But he'll have the Motor City Machine Guns. Again, as soon as they get there, they're getting in big storyline and beating everybody. Now you even got DIY acting stupid to protect machine guns. So you know these machine guns finna have the belts for a while. As you can see, they're not building really anyone up at the moment to take the belts from them. But why when Bloodline had the belts. They study was putting them on the line left and right and got screwed out of the titles during the match, which I figure, and that was dumb. He always make minorities act stupid. Why would Solo just come in the ring and just be like, come on, we're gonna fight right now. You can fight for the titles right now. Like, that shit never fucking happens, right? But it happens here so they can beat you. Shit's stupid. This is why wrestling becomes so frustrating, because if we don't always like your favorites, Triple H, most of your favorites who you keep shoving down our throats are unlikable because you book them just too fucking protecting and too well, and then you make everybody else look stupid in the process, and then act like we supposed to get excited. Like CM Punk joined the Bloodline, that do not excite me because it's not boosting Roman Reigns or Jimmy or Jay. Is doing nothing for them, and then you putting all the work into Sammy at the same time, and then here it go again, and then you making Roman Reigns look like a freaking jackass, like he ain't got no sense. Mighty Strange, when Roman was unadvanced, he had all the sense. He was boy the master of the chessboard. Soon as Triple H get him, now the Roman is an idiot, and it just looks like and they just make him look like a stupid bully. Like, you know that he's writing Roman Reigns to look stupid if it's clearly 5-on-4 and Roman sits there and say, oh, we don't need nobody. You're making them look dumb. And then the ridiculous part, you keep doing it. You did that multiple times in a row. And then what make it even more worse, look who's really looking good getting the shine. Seth Rollins, Sami Zayn. Now you're throwing a dude in the storyline that has nothing to fucking do with it, who barely wrestles any matches, who's not even that feud with Drew, was not that great, and now he gets to jump in and get all the clout out of this and act like he's Superman. I'm gonna say it and I'm gonna end it with this, because now the Street Profits are clearly just jobbers again. Why would you have Montez just fight? Yeah, he won, but it was still pointless. He should get a rematch. This is the stuff that people don't talk about, man. But I'm going to talk about it because it's so obvious. It's like the stuff I be saying be so obvious, but people don't want to point it out like that, you know? Like, come on, man. But I'm just going to end it with this, man. Because I'm disappointed because I really do like the Street Profits. Like, you should at least give them a little shot with it, you know? But I'm ending with this, man. Like I said, notice how when Sammy tried to save Roman, Sammy missed and kicked Roman. But then when Roman saved Sammy, he didn't miss anyone and he hit his target. See, here it go. You made Roman look stupid, take the boot, but then you use Roman to save Sammy clean. Do y'all see what I'm talking about? Notice that when it was Jimmy, Jay, and Roman, noticed that they lost against the New Bloodline. They lost. When it was just them three, they lost. Now watch when Survivor Series come around and it's Jimmy, J, Roman, Sammy Lame, and CM Junk on the same damn team. Now watch how magically they win. Do y'all get it now? Hit that like button. I'm going to see you guys later. Y'all can tell this one irritates me. Another freaking career over with and ruined. Yeah, just add this on to the mini list because it's a big, huge list, and I got many more to talk about.